Oh my gosh, guys, I am in my third trimester. I am 28 weeks pregnant today, which means that the baby is about 2.5 pounds and 16 inches long, which I don't know about you, but to me that sounds massive, especially considering how tiny she was at the beginning and what, relatively has been a pretty short amount of time in my belly. Like to go from that tiny little poppy seed to 16 inches long and 2.5 pounds, it's pretty crazy. And being in the third trimester now, I have to say along the way there have been like a series of milestones that I've looked forward to, and definitely getting to the third trimester is the biggest one so far. Obviously the biggest milestone will actually be giving birth, but getting to this third trimester point, it feels very significant to me. It feels like I've got this baby in my belly and she's big enough now to survive outside of the womb. I mean, I want her to stay in there longer, but she's like a real baby, and in a couple months here, we're actually going to meet her and bring her home. And so my entire focus this week has shifted to really starting to prepare to have a baby here. Like, it's getting more and more real. So some of the things I've been doing this week, first of all, I've been doing a lot of prep work in the nursery, so that has included a lot of laundry. I'm basically washing everything that I got new, so I have like things like washcloths and baby towels and sheets for the crib. I got a cover for like a nice minky cover for the car seat, and then clothes. I'm just making sure all of those get a good wash before she uses any of those, to get any sort of like chemicals off them, or I don't know. So I've been doing a lot of laundry. I chose a pair of curtains that is going to go in the nursery, and I still have to sew on that Aboriginal fabric that I showed you in my 25-week update. It's got kangaroos and some circles, and it's a cute Australian themed fabric, so I'm going to sew that onto the plain set of curtains that I just got. Anyway, so I've been doing a lot of nursery prep. Besides that, I'm also thinking about things now like childbirth classes, and I signed up for a 5-week series that the hospital we're delivering offers, and that starts August 17th. So starting then, my husband and I are going to go once weekly to a 5-week birth class series. On top of that, I also booked a time to go have a tour of the birth center. And the hospital where I'm giving birth, I feel really lucky. It's like definitely a hospital, but it's one of those hospitals that has a birth center, and it's designed to be, very mom friendly and very family friendly. So the room itself, it has like a big whirlpool tub that you can labor in and a shower, and they very much encourage you to stay there as many hours as you need to labor. It's kind of, it's the benefits of being in the hospital, but they also try to make it like a relaxed environment where they really support mothers. They do things like delayed cord clamping and, immediate skin to skin. So I really am looking forward to delivering there. Probably my biggest symptom this week has been an emotional symptom, or emotionally speaking, I have been so attached to my husband. I feel really clingy, which is not like me because I'm generally very independent, and although I love having a life partner, I'm usually pretty independent, but I can say that I have become just sort of clingy, and not in a, not in a childish way, like, don't leave me, but more like when he's here and when we're together, I just love it so much. I want to be close to him all the time. When we're lying in bed, I want to cuddle, like I want to have my head on him and just be like feeling his presence. It's like just having him there feels really comforting to me. And he does provide a lot of support to me emotionally, physically. He always has encouraging things to say. He probably on a daily basis tells me how proud he is of me, about my blood sugars, and just how well I'm doing during this pregnancy. And so yeah, he's been a really great support person, and I've definitely become really attached to having him here. The other symptom is just movement, and I've been feeling movement, of course, for several weeks now, but the movement is just increasingly getting stronger, and the fact that she's so big now, you can really tell, like, the movements, she actually, like, contorts my whole belly now. Like, she'll move over this way and my whole belly will go lopsided, or she'll, you know, sometimes it feels like she's doing this, like pushing her shoulders up, and you can see my belly just sort of rise up, like, I mean, the things that my belly does when she really gets active, it's just crazy. And if I put my hands on my belly and feel, you know, I can feel like, oh, that's a bigger hard spot, or that's like a small, maybe a limb I'm feeling, or maybe that's an elbow. You know, it's like, it's very cool being able to feel there's actually a baby in there, and the movements feel very baby-like. I don't know how else to explain it. I'll see if I can insert a little clip into this video. It's super hard to get it on video. I don't know if any of you guys can relate. So the first problem is, as soon as you get the camera on, they stop moving. But then the second problem is, if you do catch the movement, it doesn't look the same on camera. Like, it doesn't look as dramatic. But yeah, I'll see if I can insert a clip into this video right now. About the diabetes stuff, so my insulin requirements are still creeping upward. That means that I'm just keeping a really close eye on my blood sugars and making sure to increase my basal rate accordingly. So I find that that's really the most effective way to keep my blood sugar steady, is to tackle the basal rate, which is my 24-hour, you know, the one that keeps me stable, not my mealtime insulin. And as long as I'm keeping the basal rate, you know, moving up as my body needs it, my blood sugars stay pretty stable. I have also noticed a slight increase to my mealtime boluses, maybe an extra unit here or there. Again, I take R insulin, not Novolog, so like an increase of 1 unit of R is much less than like 1 unit of Novolog or Humalog, because R is a much weaker type of insulin. So although it may seem like I'm taking a lot of units, it's really like, I mean, half that amount, and that's how much you'd get if it was Novolog or Humalog. So I am increasing both my basal rate and my boluses, and things are staying pretty good. I'm also, it's been harder for me to go to the gym every day like I was, because my energy is just not what, I mean, like, it's slowly diminishing. But I am still really making an effort to exercise, and whenever I do, there's always a big impact on my blood sugar, and it's like a super positive thing to do, both for blood sugar control and also just for the health of the pregnancy. It's healthy for me, it's healthy for the baby. I did notice this week, actually just yesterday, I was at the gym, I was just doing my fast walk on the treadmill, and I really had to slow down a lot because I couldn't go as fast as I was a couple weeks ago, because first of all, my heart rate went up higher than it usually does, and then second of all, I was getting pain in my belly, like the lower like round ligament region. It didn't feel like walking cramps, it felt like round ligament pain, like stretching ligaments, and it got kind of painful, so I just like slowed down my pace and had to take it easy. So I definitely think that like the, you know, third trimester body, like my body's going to really start changing, and it's going to sort of force me to take it easy and slow down. All right, so I think that that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about for week 28. So I will just go ahead and end with a belly shot. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching my 28 weeks. Celebrate with me that I'm in my third trimester. It's the final stretch of pregnancy. And yeah, it's crazy that it's, I'm almost to like a 3 being in front of the number. I'm almost to week 30. That's just so crazy. But yeah, I'm really excited and I can't wait to share the rest of this experience with you guys. You have all been so supportive of me and I have never gotten a negative comment, only the most supportive and kind comments. So thank you so much for being supportive of me. It's really helped me throughout my pregnancy. So thank you so much for just being a source of support. Alright, so I will see you guys next week for my 29-week update. And until then, I hope you guys have a great week. Bye!